الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم ربنا واجعلنا مسلمين لك ومن ذريتنا أمة مسلمة لك وارنا مناسكنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم ربنا وابعث فيهم رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم آياتك ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة ويزكيهم إنك أنت العزيز الحكيم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mariam Owoduni. Welcome to another exciting episode on the Message this beautiful Jumat. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Thank Almighty Allah for sparing our lives today. May we continue to praise, worship, and thank Almighty Allah. Amen. As we all know that the Message is a program dedicated to dismantling doubt and nurturing convictions by addressing relevant topics affecting today's society. These lectures offers our conscious minds ways to address our soul properly according to the Holy Quran. Islam is a religion of peace, tranquility, and psychological calm will only be achieved by believing in Almighty Allah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We thank Almighty Allah for making us a Muslim and a practicing one at that. May we continue to be so. And like I always say, that we should always remember that Islam is a religion of peace. Muslims are not perfect. Yes, we are just striving to be better. May Almighty Allah continue to have mercy on us all. On today's episode, we are going to be discussing the essence of Islam. Yes, that is what we are going to be discussing on today's episode. And I'm not the only one here. I have a guest with me here, and I'm sure, inshallah, he is going to be doing justice to the topic. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, sir.
Wa alaikum assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thanks for joining us on today's episode.
You're welcome.
Jazakallah khairan.
Amin wa iyyakum.
Can you please introduce yourself to the viewers at home?
No, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Viewers, my name is Abdul Aziz Adam Abayomi.
Thank you very much. Yeah, like I said earlier, that the topic we are going to be discussing today is the essence of Islam. Yeah. What is the essence of Islam in a nutshell?
Alhamdulillah, we'll start by letting us know what is Islam itself.
Okay.
So in the first place, when we say Islam in Arabic language, it means that that we should submit. So it's coined from the verb aslama yuslimu, to submit, to give up. So to just give yourself, to give yourself. So that is in the Arabic language. But in the Islamic Sharia, it is what? It is we giving ourselves, submitting ourselves to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we following Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by following His actions, His commandments. So that is the meaning of al-Islam. When they say al-Islam, Islam is submissiveness or submission to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it is actually different from the major thing all of us do say that, oh, Islam means peace. Yes, it encompasses peace, but that is not just what it is. It is what? Submissiveness, submission to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Thank you very much. Why is it important to submit to Almighty Allah?
It is very important because it is Allah who has created us. He is the one who actually created this world and He put us therein. So He is one who has the manual, who has the remote of this world. So He knows that, okay, this is where He has created these people, and He knows best for us. So it's just like the Oyinbos or the manufacturers that don't manufactured television or our mobile phone. So whenever we buy the mobile phone from them, they give us manual guide. That, okay, yes,
yeah, these are the instructions.
These are the instructions. Those are those. If you do otherwise, then you will have the consequence to bear. At times you might just give it high volume, or you plug it in a different way you are supposed to plug it, then it blows.
Yes.
But it can even burn your house. So that is why we have to follow the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He is the one who has created us, He made us, He also made the heart, now put us into the world. So He has given us guidelines that, okay, this is where you should follow, this is where you should follow, this is where you should follow, for you to be successful in this world and in the hereafter.
Thank you very much. What makes a true Muslim?
Alhamdulillah, I will say what makes a true Muslim.
Yes.
The first thing is, we will say somebody, a true Muslim is somebody who has Islam, and that would be that a true Muslim is somebody who submits to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, but in the real essence, we now say what are the arkan, the pillars of Al-Islam. So any Muslims who does not have at least these 3 out of the 5 pillars of Islam, then is not a Muslim. So the first one is what? An tashhada Allah ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. That you testify that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our creator, and there is no one who is worthy of worship except Him. And Muhammad, for our own present time, Muhammad is what? Is messenger. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is what? Is the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the first quality of a Muslim. That will say, you are a Muslim, okay, what do you believe in? And he says something else, then, or he starts to justify some other beliefs, then Islam is what? Is not alright. Then is being a Muslim too is asked to the question. That's number one. And number 2 is that you have to be observing salah. So your salah must be complete if you want to be a Muslim. And the third one is Ramadan, and you have to fast the month of Ramadan. Even if you are unable to fast other other voluntary ones, but this particular month of Ramadan
is compulsory.
You should observe it. Then the next one is zakah. You observe your zakah. You give out your alms. You give alms to needies. So that is for those who are very poor. That's why I said 3 out of 5. A Muslim, every Muslim must possess 3 out of 5, which is the first 3 I've mentioned. Now this other 2 is for those who are privileged, those who are rich among us.
They are privileged among us.
Yes. So you are rich, you observe your zakah, and the last one is what? You go to Hajj. So this one encompasses being rich and being and having the threat that what you tahujj al-bayt liman istata'ta ilayhi sabila. So anyone who has what the power to go down to Hajj. So that is the quality of a Muslim. Like, okay, who is a Muslim? These are the things we want to see in a Muslim. So on the basic level, okay, basically what do we want to see in a Muslim? And that is why during the life of Abu Bakr, he fought. So he commanded the soldiers that they should go and fight a particular region that they said they are not going to bring out their zakat. It was like, no, it will not be so. A very important pillar of Islam. It's not as if they don't have it.
You must do it.
So it is not as if they don't have it. So he said, go and kill them. Go and kill them. So and he brought a hadith of the Prophet that says, La yahillu damu muslim yashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa anni rasulullah illa min thalath. Now it is not right for we to kill for you to take the life of a Muslim that testifies that there is no one worthy of worship except Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger, except for 3 things. So the first thing is what? At-thayyib zani, the married one who fornicates or commits adultery. So anyone who is married and commits adultery will be stoned to death. So he has signed the application for what? For death. So that is one. Then to one, nafs bin nafs, anyone who kills. You kill somebody, they'll kill you in return. And then the last one is al-fariqul jama'ah, somebody who says he's not doing his religion again. So it will not say, okay, I'm not doing my religion, if he's not observing salah, some scholars says he has fallen into that. Some people gave a lot of analysis, but we are not here for that today. But the other one is, he's not observing zakah. What is your reason? I'm not just observing zakah. Yeah. So he has dissociated himself from one pillar of Islam. So he has to be punished with death for that. So anyone who is called a Muslim would have three, the minimum of three of those five, and the five. So that is one.
Sorry, you said something now. You said, oh, I thought the Holy Quran said there is no compulsion in Islam.
Yes, there's no
religion.
Yes,
Sorry.
there's no compulsion in religion.
Thank you.
But there are some certain things that are basic for us as Muslims.
Okay.
There are some certain things that are just basic. You know, what we mean by there's no compulsion is, yes, the Prophet Islam is just to go out and tell people, come and do Islam. Even now that the Prophet has gone, the du'at, the alim amongst us, they will tell you, come and do. They will not make it compulsory. They will not force you. They will just tell you
the reasons and why you should.
We just tell you. إنما عليك النذر. Just to warn, just to give them glad tidings that if you do this, this is your reward, and if you do not do it, that is your reward. Do you understand? So there's no compulsion in Islam, very true. But there are some things that Allah has placed some penalties, some punishment behind it, that if you do not do this, you will be punished for this, for obedience to follow.
Okay.
Because we all now accept if
as
there is no,
that we are very strong at it.
If there is no punishment for a particular thing, then I'll be like,
there will not be discipline.
There won't be discipline. So that is just the reason for those rules and regulation.
Thank you very much. If you are just joining us on the Message is Beautiful Jumat, the topic we are discussing is the essence of Islam, and our guest here has been doing justice to the topic. He said, once you are a Muslim, yes, you should be responsible Muslim. Don't just say, okay, I want to be a Muslim, and you have this attitude, nonchalant attitude about it. No, we should always remember is that we should worship Almighty Allah wholeheartedly. May Almighty Allah continue to have mercy on us all. What is the core teaching in Islam?
Thank you very much. For the core teaching of Islam, scholars Sheikh Sa'di, Imam Sa'di, he said, "Ad-din mabniyun 'ala al-masalih fi jalbiha wa ad-dar'i lil-mafasid aw ad-dar'i lil-qaba'ih." That the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is built upon what? Upon goodness. Is built upon goodness. And what is that? Fi jalbiha, in what? In building it and protecting it. It will establish goodness for us and also protect the goodness amongst us. What in al-qaba'i, and the ugly things that are not good for us, it will protect us from that. It will protect us from that. So, and also prevent us from attending to it. So that is where we now come to the fact that Islam has come to protect and give us 5 different things. So what are those 5 different things? The first one is al-mal, the second one is al-nafs, the third one is al-aqlu, the fourth one is al-aqdu, and the fifth one is al-nasab. So what are these things? Al-mal is Islam has given us all the rules and regulations. We go and look at all the rules and regulations. The ones that we feel like, Islam is too hard, just do this. When we look at it, sit down and reason, look at the
relate with it.
We relate with it. It's protecting these 5 things. And man, our properties, our money, things that we own. So they say, okay, when somebody steals and what he has stolen has gotten to the nisab, cut off his hand. So you'll be like, Islam is just too hard. Cut off his hand. And what he has stolen, for example, now, just imagine I just bought a motorcycle or a car, and it's basically for business, just for me to feed my family and lives. So then somebody comes up and says, oh, he's stealing this, then he stole it, and he went with it. Then at the end of the day, they cut him up. Oh, you stole it, and they asked him, he just stole it, that he does not have any need to it. Then he just stole it. He wants to, even if, okay, he says that I'm hungry, you're hungry, 5 million naira car. No, that's overboard. They cut off his hand. Somebody else will see that person and say, they cut off his hand, I will not steal again. Now look at the person that his property has been stolen. Then that person will be in distress.
Yes.
That person, so person that have gone to borrow money to acquire that thing, and then somebody that comes to steal it. So if Islam says when you steal, the cut of your hand, it is for our own benefit.
About stealing.
Yes. So when you say, oh, I want to steal again, I want to steal care. When the thought comes to your mind, you immediately flush it. You delete it.
Erase it.
No. If I steal and I get caught,
They're going to cut my hand.
they'll cut my hand. So that is al-mal. The second one is an-nafs. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that what if like from the hadith that I have said by the Prophet, an-nafs bin nafs, anyone that kills will be killed.
Yes.
So if you kill somebody, they'll kill you back. And they will also follow the channel in which you kill somebody. If it is slap that you slap somebody and the person dies, they will also slap you till you die. If it is you shooting the person a knife, so you start knife and he dies, they also give you a knife. If it is gun, they gun you down.
So one is going to think twice before committing.
So other persons will think twice, and this is very common. You can see how things are common now. Somebody dies, somebody kills somebody, and it's okay. The next thing is they go to court from 2015. Some people are still on murder case till today. They've not settled it, but Islam will do it. They will justify it immediately. What are the things that surround it? Then okay, at the end of the day, you got it. Okay, you intentionally kill this person, then you are going to be killed. And if you kill the person innocently, unknowingly, they will not kill you. They will not kill you. What they will do is they will tell you and your family, go and bring 100 camel. 100 camel. Let me analyze the 100 camel for you. A camel now sells for over 1.2 million naira. That's the smallest, 2 years old. Sells for over 1.2 million. On some occasions, they will tell you that okay, 60 out of those 100 must be pregnant. So now 100 times 1.2. That's how much. Look at the millions of naira that Islam is using to protect us. So we feel like why is Islam? Islam is not us.
So those people won't be rational. They won't be rational.
They will not behave anyhow. They will be like just let me be driving gently. Because if you are driving gently and you say I did not intentionally kill you, no problem, I'm not going to kill you. Just bring what? Bring 100 camel and some other things. So bring them and we'll set you free. If not, you continue to rot in jail. Do you understand? So those things, Islam is protecting our lives. It's protecting our money and properties. It's protecting our life. So also it is protecting our aklu, our brain. And what is the wisdom behind this is Islam says do not drink alcohol. Alcohol kills the brain. That is what it says. Kullu muskirin. Anything that intoxicates our brain is haram. So you take Indian herbs, you take cigarettes, and you overtake it. Then it's destroying our brain. Islam says do not do that, because if it does that, somebody while after taking alcohol can just misbehave because he does not have his brain with him.
Yes.
Then another one is nasab, lineage, and this is very common these days. When they say when two young persons that have not married fornicate, when they fornicate, they should be beaten. They should be flogged 100. If it is married people, we have said it before, they will be stoned to death. And they say, that is too hard of something. We are not going to keep up to that. Then we will now say at the end of the day, somebody gets married, is cheating on his wife, is cheating on his husband, because he has tasted different men. He has tasted different women. He has tasted different men. So when he gets married to this person, he is not getting the satisfaction he used to get. So at the end of the day, we look outside to get more satisfaction, or she will look outside to get more satisfaction. Then at the end of the day, the child will go out and this all the children are your children, they're not your children, and they say, let us now conduct DNA test. Then you have depression. Yeah, that's when you know this amount of money. You'll be like, what are if
we follow the rules and regulations?
And first, let me tell you, 90%, over 90, or let me say higher percentage. Let me because I don't have statistics to bind this to back it. But when we go and observe, most of these people that are complaining, they are not Muslims. Now, if you now see those that are Muslims, amongst them, they are casual Muslims. They are Muslims that are not conscious of their religion. So they are not falling into breakfast, heartbreak,
divorce and all that.
Divorce and all that. Though yes, Islam has a path of divorce, But just irrational divorce, that's okay, just divorce anyhow. No. Or outbreaks that people are having, okay, boyfriend and girlfriend, you just see a 18-year-old child saying,
I'm heartbroken.
Why?
Keep on doing. How come?
Islamic because how come? Why? If you are a true Muslim, you will not fall into that particular trap. So, Islam has come to what? To protect our lineage. You see a lot of somebody else's child bearing another person's name. Because they have not followed the injunction of Islam. And the last one is al-Ingdu, and that is humanity. Islam has come to protect humanity. Look at all the things we have mentioned.
Yes.
What is it protecting? Humanity.
Yes.
So those are the 5 major things in which Islam has come to protect. And it has come to protect.
Thank you very much. And thanks for analyzing all you have said so far. I hope those who are at home have learnt one or more on what you have said so far. What advice do you have for Muslims at home watching us right now?
No, well, what I would just advise us is Muslims, we have 2 major things to do.
Okay.
Is the first one is we should know about our religion.
Yes.
Go
you should
to
know
places,
it and
yes.
understand it too.
Go to places where you learn about your religion. It's not compulsory that you go and enroll yourself in Ileke or Islamia or Arabic school or Islamic school. No, it's not compulsory.
It's even easy now. There is internet. You can Google it and
you can just
make research.
Not even research, man. We have different organizations, different centers. They have lectures they do. They post it online. Use your data. Instead of using your data to go out to watch movies all around, go and listen to those places. They explain things to us. They explain our religion to us. How to observe Salah. They explain it to us. How to settle discord amongst 2 persons. They explain it to us there. So let us learn about our religion. And secondly, is that we should try to keep towards working towards what we have learned. Working towards the injunction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
You should make that conscious effort.
Be conscious of your religion. That is just the summary. Just be conscious of your religion. That okay. In fact, I have not seen anyone who is following the injunction of Allah, following his religion, the teachings of Islam, and is having problem. You won't just have problem because everything you are facing, you have solution to it. If you are facing any physical problem, you have solution to it. If you are facing any spiritual problem, you have solution to it. All you just need to be patient. So you will not be moving up and down. You see a lot of people, they are suffering themselves, disturbing themselves up and down. They are looking for a solution where there is no solution.
Forgetting that solution only lies
with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a Muslim. So please, let us do as much as possible. Those 2 things should be at the back of our mind. We should learn about our religion, then we should act upon what we have learned. So then you see how peaceful you will be.
Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us today, and we've learned and I've learned too. Yes. Can you please introduce yourself to the viewers once again?
Thank you very much. I'm Abdulaziz Adam Abayomi once again.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we should not forget that Juma is a special day when we pause to greet our close ones to our hearts. Yes, may Almighty Allah grant us and our loved ones afia, good health, prosperity, happiness, iman, and a blessed Juma. My name is Mariam Owodoni. This is where we will be ending today's episode on the message, this beautiful Juma. See you next time, same time on the same station, inshallah. Wassalam.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم ربنا واجعلنا مسلمين لك ومن ذريتنا أمة مسلمة لك وارنا مناسكنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم ربنا وابعث فيهم رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم آياتك ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة ويزكيهم إنك أنت العزيز الحكيم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا أفرغ علينا صبرا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين ربنا وإليك المصير ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا